I'm Debbie Hartner. I'm Elsie Johnson. We are two sisters, Southern Cooking. I have my steak here that we're going to do cheesesteaks with. We had the butcher shave it real thin, and then I chopped it up even finer, put it in a Ziploc bag. The marinade that I use is red wine vinegar and olive oil, and then whatever your favorite steak seasoning is. Mine is Montreal that I like. So 2 teaspoons of steak seasoning, a half a cup of olive oil, and a 1/4 cup of red wine vinegar. I'm going to mix in the steak seasoning and stir it up, and then I'm going to pour it over the steak in the bag, and then we're going to marinate it for an hour, hour and a half. To give it time to get all the juices going and get the meat flavored really well and tender. I usually take, once I pour my marinade in, I do this with steaks as well, the same marinade. Usually for 1 pound of meat you do a 1/4 cup of olive oil, an 1/8 a cup of red wine vinegar, and 1 teaspoon of the steak seasoning. I have 2 pounds of steak here, so that has been chopped up and everything, so I doubled it. But usually what I do is when it gets close time to cooking it, I lay it out in the sink and then I rotate it around a few times so that I make sure that all the seasoning goes around. But right now I'm going to just kind of massage it in and then put it back in the freezer for a little while before it's time to fry it up. I fry it up in my cast iron skillet until it's nice and tender and done. But basically it just goes in the refrigerator just like this, and we'll marinate until we're ready to bring it out and bring it to room temperature. Okay, I'm going to start frying up my steak for the cheesesteak subs. So I got my bag of shredded sirloin, and I'm going to lay it in my cast iron. It does not take long to cook because it is finely chopped. I'm going to have several batches because I don't want to overcrowd the pan. Alright, the first batch is already done. It doesn't take long because it is so thinly sliced. So I am going to take it up and then start the next batch. I'm Elsie.
And I'm Debbie.
With Two Sisters Southern Cooking.
We thank you for visiting our page.